Yo, what's up, DB? Right here. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are watching me from. Today is a special day. I decided to come and discuss with you about what I feel. See, many men, you can see we are many, a lot of men out there, a lot of living dead men are existing. A lot of men are living dead. Why are we living and we are not complete? That is what I want to talk about. If this is advice that you think is applicable to you, please let me have your opinion on the comment section below, and do not hesitate to like, subscribe, and comment, because I don't want this to just be my opinion alone. It's something that I think we need to share. We need to see. I've seen so many things that are going through men's mind. Each individual, as a man, we are going through different things. But my engagement with people has shown that a lot of us, we have something in common. That thing is what is bothering us, what is making us not to, be able to reach our potential. And let me tell you, if you have a spouse that don't understand you, you are living dealt. And I would like to say this. And I want every man to take it serious. No matter the problem you are, you cannot run away from your problem. Especially, I said men, especially if you are married with children, there is nowhere you can run to. Nowhere. Wherever you think you are running to, you are still who you are. You are a living dead. Oh, sorry, living dead. You know what I mean by living dead? Maybe that is my own way of, communication. But I want everybody to understand that it's only life that we have that is making us to be able to breathe. When that is gone, you know what that means? Everyday life, we are going through hell. Does that applicable to people living in abroad, living in overseas like Europe, America, Asia? Or is it only applicable to Nigerians? Because somebody once says that if you survive in Nigeria, you are going straight to heaven. You are going straight to paradise, because there's no other hellfire. Because all of us in Nigeria, nobody is excluded, inclusive of the rich, inclusive of average men and women, and the poor. We are all living in air in this country. Why is our country this way? Why is our country treating us this way? Why are we doing this to ourselves? So that's why I decided to say we are all living dead. Yes, is it dead or dead? We are all living dead. Why? Is because before you say you want to be a man, you must have checked yourself and feel that you are comfortable in your own little way. But immediately you started the family, you find out that things are getting tougher. Remember, in developed country, once you move from being a bachelor to a married man or woman, there's a facility that will listen to you, that will cater for what you need. That's not the case in Nigeria. It's you all alone. It's you by yourself and your spouse. So now, that is another way that the country has impacted us negatively. Because if you can't afford to take care or to provide your needs for your family, you are on your own or your lower. Now, the family that we have, if you don't know how to manage it, you are a dead man. If you even know how to manage it and you are trying, Yeah, one leg life and one leg death, because their needs will never stop. They're always wanting one thing or the other. Imagine this time of school fees. A lot of family has complained to me. A lot of family has complained to me. Who am I? I'm just an average guy. Who am I? I'm just a friendly guy that they think they can communicate with, they think they can share their opinions with. Whereas in those days, we were told that many of our parents, they were able to offer, to get offer from government, school, scholarship, and work, school and work. They can work while they are schooling, they can school while they are working. But now, where are the businesses that government created for people? I doubt if there is any. I doubt it. Now, every family has now entered the streets to start, doing things on their own. At the end of the day, these are the people paying taxes. These are people struggling every day to make their ends living. At the end of the day, everything is going up and up. Okay, now I just had my head cut now. Do you know how much the barber increased 100%? It's not 50%. Oh, it doubled the amount which we used to cut our hair before. It's now double. The children is now half of our own without any kind of style or something. So now the country we are now make us live in debt. You may not agree with me. Maybe things are working smoothly for you, but let me tell you, ask many people around you, they will let you understand what they are going through. A lot of people are suffering seriously. If people are suffering, do you think they will be able to think well? Do you think they will be able to think upright? Do you think they will be able to function well? No. And let me say this for ladies out there, please use this opportunity. I'm using this platform to advocate for good understanding from you. Please, I beg you, in the name of God, take it easy with your husband. The ladies that are trying for the husband, that are supporting the husband, I understand that there's no man on this earth that is stupid to extent that he will not understand that this lady is once in a million, in a million, that he will now try to do one silly or mess up the opportunity which he has gotten. I don't think so. If you have a good lady that are supporting you, I'm telling you, please hold her tight. Hold her tight, because the situation on ground, we all need somebody who would do, at least if it's not 100%, will do 50% to what we are bringing to the table. Please appreciate whatever your husband is giving you. Understand that things are tough, things are hard, and there is no better or much opportunity out there. It's only the little we are able to grab, we turn into capital. Please, I'm begging you, no matter how much you are getting in support, please take it and appreciate it. That is one. Somebody told me that if I really want to have rest, what is called rest in peace, whenever the time comes, if I really want to have rest in peace, whenever the death comes, start paying your wife monthly salary. How does that stand? Does that sound like I don't know what I'm saying? That's exactly how I felt when the man told me. Let me tell you, when I say a professor, could be professor in carpenter, could be professor in mechanic, it could be professor in trading. A professor told me and break things down in a layman way, so I could understand why he said what he said. He said, start paying your wife monthly salary. Do you know why he said so? Like I was saying, the reason why the professor said, start paying your wife every month, like you are paying your wife monthly salary. Do you have a job that she's doing for you? That's why you are paying her? No. Is there any company you open and she's the manager? Is that the reason why you are paying her? No. The reason why you are paying your wife is because whatever your wife have belongs to your children. Sometimes you will have accounts. Nobody know that you have accounts. Nobody know that this account in so bank is available, or my husband has account with this bank or that bank, or there's nothing. Many men out there don't disclose something they felt should be their own private. They don't disclose it. But I would like us to learn from somebody who have the opportunity to feel or to seal death coming. When he noticed he may not be able to make it, he quickly decided to call his children and say, this is the password that I use. Unlock it, confirm that it's okay. This is the account that I run. These are the things you need to claim that money in the account. Remember, no bank in this country will trace where you live when you are no more. No bank. If there's any bank, please, especially the banker, the people that work there, the people whose responsibility are to go and look for people that are not becoming, some of the customers that are not been coming, to go and check on them and say, okay, what happened? We've not been seeing you. Why have we not been seeing you? If your own responsibility in your own bank is to go and look for people that you don't hear of after a couple of years or months, let me know. If there is any bank in this country of ours that have program for people that passed on and they are able to get, their family are able to get in touch, or the bank get in touch with the family and able to tell them, these are the things your husband left for you in our bank. So come over, let's hand over your husband or your daddy or your mommy money to you. If there's any bank, please, I will appreciate you come right here to let people, not only me, let people know, because we need to educate ourselves. Now, the professor said, if you open account where you pay your wife monthly salary, our wives, our women, our mothers, they know how to keep things well, and they know how to save for their children. No matter what you give your wife, she's going to spend it on her children, except the other women who are not even many in our society. I can bet you, I give kudos to our women. Despite their love for money, they still take care of their children. They take care. Let me tell you, go and ask everybody or every man that you know, that how often do you take your children on shopping for clothes. They will say they don't have time. They may give the money, but they don't have time to take children. They do it occasionally, maybe once in 6 months or twice. But any day, any time, when women see opportunity to buy clothes, shoe, anything for children, they do that. They are the one that has 95% responsibility from the day they give birth to the child. They are the one that show more concern when it comes to caring. They are the one that does that. We support financially, but they do all that in our favor. At the end of the day, when you see your child, you'll be smile. And you always have good plan for your children. By you giving their mother monthly salary, you have given yourself automatic rest in peace. If you think rest in peace that people say is important to you, and you want to really rest in peace, you want to rest in peace without anybody disturbing your life. You know what that rest in peace means? It means a lot. If you don't work for rest in peace, I'm sorry, you may not rest in peace. So you have to work on rest in peace, so that rest in peace will let you rest peacefully. Start giving your wife salary. Start giving your wife salary. You know what? One thing I asked the prof, I said, sir, what if your income is very low? He said, no matter how low your income is, discipline yourself, make it your priority. Set aside that little amount of money. Start giving her, not for their upkeep, is for the what you felt she deserved. She deserved to be paid without asking you anything. Another thing the prof said is that whenever you are not capable financially, she will support you. No matter how much she has spent, she will still be able to come out with something, because she will know that she was not the one that initialized that idea. She was not the one that suggested and make it happen. You were the one that decided to make it play out. And when he stopped, she wants to compensate you, so that when you have the opportunity to rise again, you would even do double of that. That's how women reason. That's what the prof told me. So now, my advice for everybody, please don't take this word of advice as, to err with whatever. Take the little you think you can take, and make sure, no matter how hard things are, just start practicing that. In the long run, you will feel relief. That's exactly the people that have started using that method. That's what they told me, and they confessed that they felt relieved, and they even get more respect than before. So I think it's going to be a good idea. We know things are hard, we are struggling, we are pushing, and if we are putting all our hard-earned money into right pockets, I think our future is secure, regardless of what Nigeria has to offer. That's what I have to say on this. Until I come your way again, DB, I'm signing out.